It's getting a little bit later on in the day. Business hasn't been too busy today. It never is on Mondays, but you get what you get. It's honestly probably been a little rough on you lately. It's kind of the slow season for when it comes to business. You find yourself sitting at your desk, in the room that, well, makes up the majority of the business. Well, deals with unsuspecting clientele find themselves being screwed over fairly thoroughly. What would you like to do?
At this point, realizing how slow today has been, he's gonna pull out his flask and pour a little bit into his coffee cup. Into the remainder of his coffee, make himself a little Irish coffee. And I'm gonna go outside and just kind of peek around, look and see if there's anyone coming by the store.
You take a sip of it. You thought this stuff was going to be a little bit stronger than it was, but you get what you pay for. Kind of just shrugging off, you look off into the middle distance, kind of just watching down the road to see if there's any call lights heading your way. It seemed like there's nothing going on quite yet.
Another slow day. Fuck this tiny town. I'm gonna step out and start. I guess I'm gonna look over my inventory.
That is
of
a
boats.
window.
That's a window?
That
Okay.
is a window.
I climb out the window. No, I step out. I assume this is the door then?
That is also a window. There was one other
This
try.
is the door then.
Yes.
Perfect.
Maybe
Alright,
the
I step
alcohol
out.
hit you a little bit harder than you thought.
Sometimes I like to just leave by the window, man. Don't judge. I'm gonna look around at some of my boats, just kind of take inventory.
Alright. Looking around at them, you got nothing too spectacular going on, except for there's a particular one at the very front of the lot. Made sure to put it out loud and proud. Something that was originally pulled up from the bottom of the river, renovated at the shipyard, and turned into a rather fine vessel. Everything else here is likely to sink within a week of use.
Hell yeah, exactly as I would want it.
Looking about, you notice there seems to be something living in one of the boats. You see a few scratch marks, you see a few different droppings. The droppings are fairly large. You would have to guess that it's something like cat-sized.
Ah, son of a bitch, this cats, the stupid alley cats are back fucking on my inventory. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna grab, like, I don't know, a broom or something. Something to, like, theoretically swat a cat away with.
Okay, you have a broom. The broom will give you +1 damage against cats.
Against specifically cats.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over to the boat and kind of, like, knock on it a few times with the broom.
Knocking on it with the broom. There was a bit of a scuffle, a bit of a scooting, and out pops 3 cats. They kind of... One of them starts to kind of hiss at you, the other two just watch.
Jeez, you are some ugly fucking cats. I kind of, like, start, like, not jabbing at them with the broom, but, like, kind of trying to scoot them away with the broom.
You go to just, like, prod at them to get them to, like, just move a little bit away. And the cat's into combat.
Oh, jeez. Fucking alley cats.
And you go last.
Hell yeah. Ed Helms about to get murked by a bunch of alley cats.
This first cat is going to, like, just run up the broom and try to claw out your eyes.
Alright.
So, at the very last moment of it running up the broom, you just kind of, like, flick the broom up, sending the cat back onto the boat.
Alright, come on, Whiskers. Get off my boat. You had your fun.
The next cat runs up through the front of it and just tries to latch onto your leg. That barely misses you.
I kind of like shake my leg. Hey, watch this suit. This thing's expensive.
And
Well, not expensive, but it looks like it is.
this one is also going to, like, it starts to go for you, but it sees how well it's going for the other ones. It's going to start clawing at the boat.
Oh,
Using it as, like, a
on,
scratching
that's my boat.
post.
I'm gonna smack the one that's clawing the boat.
Alright.
To try and save the boat as much as possible. I could go into one of the other boats and find a harpoon. You know what? No, I'm not that mean. I just want to get these cats away. I'm not that much of an asshole. I'm just gonna keep swinging at him with the broom.
You smack the cat on the head to get it to stop and just, like, sweep it off the deck of the boat. Do you want to do damage to the cat?
I mean, not enough to kill it, but enough to get it to fuck off.
Bonking on the head, sweeping it off, it seems startled, frightened, and like it's about to run off.
Go on, get! Stop fucking with my boats.
You
I
do
got
have
enough problems as is. Don't know you cats ruining my merchandise. I'm gonna smack another one of the cats. Ed Helms. Once famous actor, now reduced to cat puncher.
Alright. Which one are you wanting to get? The one that's trying to get on your leg?
Attacking my leg.
Okay. You take the broom, just kind of like sweep it just enough to knock it away a little bit, and kind of just a little bit offhandedly, like as you're trying to turn to another one, you like turn the broom up and just like accidentally smack the cat, causing it to be fried and start to run off. The one cat that's not fried is going to try to jump on your face. No.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
So, it goes to latch onto your face. As it does so, it just sees out of the corner of its eyes its brethren running off in different directions.
Come on, cat, you're the last one left. You wanna make this easy?
So, as you say that, you kind of just, like, put enough force behind your voice, you put enough of your ability to handle alley cats behind it, that, your words strike a heavy chord, and the cat begins to run off. Not you.
I run away.
The cat begins to run off.
Huh, maybe I should have taken up extermination. Might make more money than this shitty boat business.
And so, the Silent Night is back.
I'm gonna inspect the boat and see how damaged it is.
Looking the boat over, it reeks of cat piss. It is covered in poop hairballs. Seems like they've been living in this for a little bit of time before you notice.
Oh, come on. Man, now I gotta clean up the boat, now I gotta get everything repaired. So much money wasted on cats. This is why I'm a dog person. I'm gonna go back into my office and start calling up my boat repair guy.
Are you drinking anymore tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. You know it.
You sit down, pick up the phone, start calling, drinking away at your Irish coffee. It's starting to hit you a bit. You're a little drunk at this point.
Fucking cats. They're just pissing on everything.
On the other end, you hear the voice that you normally hear from the shipyard. You never actually see the person's face, or know their name even. They kind of have a whole deal of just talking through a speakerphone at the thing. They get their job done, and they do it for fairly cheap, so, asking questions.
Yeah, good enough for me.
Yeah. But you hear
I
on the
do a
other
lot of shady shit too. I can't judge.
you hear on the other side. Oh, Ed, how you doing?
Been better. Had a bunch of cats tear through one of my boats.
Again?
Yeah, again. Good
Ugh,
news is I'm getting better with a broom.
that's nice.
How you holding up?
Doing alright, just business as usual. Been, it's the off season anyways, so slow as always.
You can say that again. I look out over my empty office space.
Well, what else are you gonna get off tonight?
I don't know. Probably sometime soon. Doesn't seem like anyone's coming in anytime soon, so I
Alright,
might close up early.
well, I'll pick it up around midnight then.
Gotcha. Sounds like a plan.
He hangs up the phone.
Oh, the joy of running a boat shop in a small podunk town in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. I pour myself another drink.
You continue to drink for a good 15 minutes. Not really. At a fairly steady pace. At this point, you're getting a little smashed.
Show me the way to go home. Boom, boom, boom. Tired and I wanna go to bed. Boom, boom, boom. I'm sitting at my desk filing like just random paperwork or odds and ends that need to be covered. But the whole time I'm singing sea shanties. Like loud and proud, not hiding any of it because there's nobody fucking here.
You hear a call coming on the way, and not just that, you hear a couple talking about buying a boat, very oddly from very far away. Your ears are very good tonight.
Oh shit. Okay. I slap my face a little bit, like grab a bottle of water out of my drawer, drink a little bit, splash a little bit on my face, dry up, and walk outside.
As you walk out, you see the car approaching. It's an okay truck, not nearly as nice as your own car. But seems like they do have a bit of money. The car slows down as it gets to your turn off.
Fresh meat. I
Oh.
go back in and I sit down and I start looking like I'm doing important business work.
The car doors open. You hear the couple going on. Yeah, it would just be so romantic though, don't you think? Yeah, I mean, I guess it is our 5th anniversary, so we gotta do something special, right? Yeah.
5th anniversary. Suckers.
There's a knock at the door.
Oh, come in, come in. I'm just filing a bit of paperwork.
The door opens up. It takes a moment for anyone to walk through. You realize the guy is holding up in the door for the girl. She walks through, smiles at you.
I get up and shake their hands and introduce myself. Hi there. Name's Crazy Ed. Welcome to my boat store.
Crazy Ed, huh? That's a funny name.
It's just a name, trust me.
The
Gotta do something to help the brand out here, you know?
guy seems to have noticed that you're a little bit inebriated. The woman doesn't seem to have noticed yet. But through your force of charisma, your ability of smooth talking, you're kind of nearing out any rough edges that you might have at the moment.
So, what can I help you with today?
Well, it's, Shu grabs his own. It's our 5th anniversary, and we were thinking it would be romantic to have a boat together so that way we could go out and see the ocean every once in a while.
That sounds amazing. And might I just add, congratulations. 5 years is a long time to go.
Yeah. She kind of just elbows him in the side. Long time to put up with him. He smiles a little bit.
Well, we got a bunch of great models here for you. If you want, we can step out and take a look at a few of them.
Yes, of course, that would be wonderful.
All right, lovely. And what did you say your names were?
Oh, I am. Looks at names. I'm Julia, this is Aaron.
Julia Aaron. Great to meet you again. Name's Ed. If you'd like to follow me, we'll be right this way.
Alright.
I hold the door open for them.
They come on through.
So, as you can see, we got a lot of great models out here. What were you looking for in specific?
Well, we don't really know nothing about boats, so we're hoping that you could, help guide us a little bit. Something nice and cheap for our first one.
Gotcha. Well, I'd be more than happy to show you around. I'm gonna start here, but I'm gonna skip this boat. So, right here, we're gonna work our way up. We've got here our smallest model. It's just a little rowboat, so no motor or anything like that, but, it'll get you from point A to point B just fine, trust me.
Oh, it would be so romantic to have you row me. The guy does not look enthusiastic.
I think that's a great idea. Romantic little boat stroll down the river. Ooh, beautiful.
Yeah, lovely, he says. What else you got?
Well, just down this way, we got a slightly larger model of boat, slightly larger model of rowboat. This one seats about, 3 or 4. So if you wanted to bring another couple out on the water, maybe do like a double date, could be a good time.
Yeah, say, what's that? What's that smell?
Smell? I don't smell anything.
Oh, must just be my imagination. He shrugs.
Now then, if we're looking for something with a little bit more horsepower, if you'd like to follow me down this way, and I quickly usher them this way. So here's our smallest of the inflatable options. This one's got two engines though, so real fast on the water. Don't you worry about that. It's actually a remodeled version of a rescue inflatable raft that they use in the army.
Oh, that's...
And all of that is just really fancy terminology for him saying he bought it from Milsurp.
That's pretty nice. I guess that would mean it's reliable, huh?
Oh yeah, probably the most reliable one I got here. Mechanics-wise, anyway.
Yeah. Oh.
U.S. Army sure does know its stuff when it comes to those motors, I'll tell you that.
They both smile a bit. So, how much is this one?
I don't know, how much is it?
Feel free to make up a price. You probably got it from the Army supply place for 200.
This one right here is for a low cost of $250.
Huh.
And trust me, it'll get you from point A to point B faster than most of the boats we got here, except for the high-end ones. And I point to the big one behind me.
You seem to have Aaron sold on the idea of the smaller raft, but Julia, she keeps looking back over at the big boat that you just pointed out.
Now then, if you'd like, we can take a look at one of our luxury models, just for shits and giggles. Because, I mean, what's the point of going to look at boats if you're not going to look at the nice ones, right?
Well, I mean, I kind of think that we're already settled, right? He looks over at Julia. Well, let's just at least look at it. We should at least humor the guy, right? Yeah, I guess so. Does look pretty nice, doesn't it?
Well, thank you. I do love to be humored, and I'm sure you're gonna love this one. It's a little bit on the higher end side. So the price tag's a bit more than your two engine over here, but this one's got nice cabin space, a great little deck area. It's a lovely little boat for any recreational activities. Aaron, you a fishing man?
Not really.
Well, this boat does come equipped with a slew of fishing equipment. We've got our onboard radar. Doesn't work. Like, out of care, doesn't work. We've got some fish holder. We've got some. I'm trying to rod holders. We've got a couple of rowboats. If the engine goes down for any reason, you can still get back to town. This thing comes with a warranty. You got everything.
Huh. I think Julie's starting to look convinced. She's kind of looking over at Aaron every once in a while. He's still trying to look back at the smaller one.
Before you say anything, just step up here, see how everything looks, and see how all of it feels. I tell you, the interior on here is phenomenal. And I offer them a hand to step up onto the boat.
Yeah, between you and him, you guys help her up. He does his best to get up there on his own. He struggles for a second.
I help him up too.
Yeah.
I'm a good salesman.
He seems like he's trying to do it without any help.
Gotcha. I noticed that he's trying to do it without any help, and I let him do a little Macho Man routine, but I try and, like, kick him like a rope if he needs it.
I mean, it is pretty nice up here. Feels pretty sturdy.
Oh, trust me, this is definitely the sturdiest model we've got here. That's an entirely oak hull on the ship here.
Huh.
It stays nice and firm in the water. Don't you worry about it.
And it would be like... we could do that scene from, like, the Titanic up the front.
Ah, good choice. Classic movie.
So how much is this one? For reference, it probably cost like 1,500 new, and probably took you about 500 to pull up from the bottom and renovate it.
This one's got a bit of a steeper price line than our small friend over there, but for this much space, you can't really beat 1,200.
Julia looks over at Aaron.
Most luxury models like this are going to be running you around the 15 to 1,600 range.
He kind of nods a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll take this one.
All right, well that sounds perfect. I am so glad I could help you out on this lovely anniversary of yours. And I quickly hop down from the boat and pull out a stepladder for them to...
While they're pulling out a stepladder, they're kind of having, like, their anniversary moment of just, like, a kiss on the boat.
You want me to get your picture up there?
Oh, if you would. She fumbles around in her purse for a second and pulls out a fairly nice camera. Hands it over to you.
Take a few steps back so I can get them on, like, the full of the boat. Hold on, let's move to the front. Why don't you do the pose, right? I'll get you doing the whole, the Titanic.
She looks so excited and runs to the front. He kind of begrudgingly follows.
I get some good pictures. I really play it up, ham it up, get a few different angles on it. All right, lovely. I think you got yourself some wonderful anniversary pictures.
Thank you so much.
Hey, what can I say? I love helping people. It's why I came into the business in the first place.
They begin to get off the boat.
And I help them down.
So, do you take payments on it, or is it all in one?
We can do a payment plan setup, or we can do it all in one if you prefer. We can actually work all that out in my office if you'd like to follow me.
Alright. As you take your first few steps towards the office, that alcohol is hitting you pretty well.
Hold it together, Eddie. as I'm walking back, I take like a bit of a brisker step than them so I can get a little space and just keep it together, Eddie. You're so close. Again, hold the door open for them. Come right this way and we'll get that paperwork done lickety-split for you.
They file in. He pulls the seat out for her, and she takes it.
Perfect. Please have a seat. So, paperwork is fairly basic. Just gotta pull out I pull out the relative insurance information, all of that.
Yeah. They begin filling out the paperwork. It's not going to happen now, but you are going to throw up very soon.
So, I'm really sorry about this, but I gotta step out for just a moment to use the restroom. Like I said, it's just simple paperwork here. Feel free to look it over, speak it over amongst yourself for a little bit, give yourselves a little time. I step out and I quickly run to behind one of the boats, away from view of the window.
Going back over to the catboat.
Yeah, going over to the cat boat that already stinks and needs to be fixed.
Behind.
I throw open one of the one of the tarps and just puke in there. It's not the first time I've done this. It's not my first rodeo.
You feel like absolute shit after you've thrown up.
Okay, Ed, alright, just focus. They're almost done. Just gotta finish the paperwork and then they're out of here. Hook, line, and sinker. Bunch of goons. I take another, I take my water bottle, take another quick swig, wash my face a little bit in my mouth, make sure there's no problems. Pull out my phone, kind of check around, look my face over.
Yeah, you clean yourself up pretty decently. Again, this isn't your first time doing this.
Yeah. And I step back in, confidently as ever. Alright, sorry about that brief intermission. I trust everything went well in here for you?
Yeah, we got everything all filled out, and we were actually going through, and it seems like we actually had just enough for it.
Perfect, so we're doing it all in one, or are we setting it up as a payment plan?
Let's do it all in one so we don't have to keep up with it.
Works perfect for me. Alright. And I set up all the payment stuff for them. So I don't actually know contracting work.
So, it's a pretty basic cash transaction. All the paperwork that they had was filled out. Things for you to keep
And
for your
I
records.
should mention that most of the paperwork is like anti-liability for everything imaginable.
Yeah, you did a little bit of, like, you're not a lawyer, but you did a little bit of lawyerese to make everything, like, wordy enough to where people will really read it.
Yeah, it's enough legalese that people will just glance it over.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds perfect. And since you are two new boat owners, I figured I'd pass this on to you, and I hand them a flyer for either the local boating club or the local boating administration, as well as a flyer for a few different insurance agencies for boats.
You also have a standing deal with a place called Bays Harbor that houses boats. So if you send them over that way, they will pay you a little bit extra.
I also got I got a great place for you for when you need to store the boat. It's called Bays Harbor. It's a great little location. I'm real close friends with the owner there. He's a great guy. He'll take good care of it. Trust me.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely do that. Thank you so much for all the help.
You know what? It's my pleasure. I'm just glad I could help you out on this very special day for you two.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go hook everything up and head on out.
Let me help you. It's usually better for someone with a little bit of experience to show you the ropes on hitching everything up.
Alright.
I step out and I very quickly help them tie everything up on the boat and make
Yeah.
sure that they've got like trailer hitch and everything.
10 minutes later. The boat's all hitched up to their car. They're excited, they're ready to go, they're ready to have a midnight boating trip for the first one.
Well, as long as everything's hooked up right there like that, you're good to go. This thing will drive just as easy as it floats.
Awesome, again, thank you so much. She gives you a
My
hug.
pleasure. My pleasure. I'm more than happy to help out two young lovers like this. It's beautiful to see, so I'm glad I could get you sorted out with the most beautiful boat we got. A boat fitting for the couple, what do you say?
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways. I guess we'll be heading off now. Thank you, Crazy Ed.
You know me, always crazy for good deals.
They kind of
Alright,
chuckle.
you two have a blessed day.
They pack in their car. Turn
I
around.
stand outside and wave them off. Like, happily waving them off as they drive off. And then as soon as they're gone, I step back inside. Fucking suckers. So glad that investment came back around.
And it's going to be about that time again to call and check up on your sister.
I kind of walk over to the door, close, put the we're away sign, and call my sister.
So, you call it Mary. Again, the alcohol is pulsing through you. You've held it together for a while, but God, you feel like shit. Hey, Eddie.
Mary, how you doing?
Been a bit better.
That's good. That's good. You got the last payment I sent you, right?
Yeah. Oh,
All right. Good. Good.
Eddie,
Yeah.
is everything going alright for you?
I mean, I just had a pretty big sale, so I'd say things are going pretty good here. I managed to sell a nice, lovely boat to a couple of lovely, I don't know, young adults who are celebrating their 5-year anniversary. So feel like I did a little good today.
Yeah, but Eddie, I know you.
What? This was an entirely above-the-board sale.
No, not that.
Well, then what?
I can hear it in your speech. You've been drinking, haven't you?
I mean, it's... I haven't really been drinking, just an Irish coffee, but, it's been a slow day. I mean, hey... Gotta do something to pass the time, right?
Eddie. I worry
Look,
about
Mary,
you.
I know I said I'd quit, but... It's not a whole lot to do out in this town, I'll tell you that.
Well, there actually is something you can do.
Oh, yeah?
I've been looking into it for you. I sent it off the other day. It should be getting there any day now. There's a support group in your area.
Mary, a support group? I'm not an alcoholic.
Eddie, you're not as young as you used to be, and I don't think your body's gonna be able to keep up with it for long.
Alright. I'll look it out, I'll check it out. I can't make any promises for sticking around, though. If it's gonna be a whole bunch of, oh, woe is bullshit standing around in a circle, you know that's not from me. I'd prefer to get out there and get my hands dirty, so.
I know, Eddie.
But I'll give it a shot for you, Mary.
Thank you.
Any update from the doctors?
Yeah. Turns out it was a little bit worse than they thought at first. It's... I'm not gonna I'm probably not gonna die or nothing, but it's certainly a stronger
Hey,
chance than what we thought.
hey, Mary, now calm down. You're not going anywhere. I'm making sure of that right now. As long as I keep the payments coming, you're not going anywhere. Trust me, Missy. Got some of the best doctors in the world looking you over right now.
Yeah, Eddie, you're such a great brother.
Anything for my little sister.
Oh,
Don't go tooting my horn too much, though.
you hear in the background. All right, honey, get off the phone. We gotta run a few more tests.
Say hey to the nurses for me.
Will do. Bye, Eddie.
Bye, Mary.
She hangs up.
And oh, fucking support group. Just what I needed. Oh, wait, maybe I can sell to a bunch of drunk mooks. This might actually be a better business adventure than I thought it would. I start preparing a portfolio of the various boats that I have to bring to the meeting.